four seasons to enjoy each year. We have the beach if you drive in one direction, and the mountains if you drive in the other direction. We like to keep things simple here, as you can see in this model of the city I have here in my office. For example, our residents have basic sized homes, so it keeps the energy down. We insist on keeping the very old cobblestone sidewalks in the historical district, where many of our shops are located in converted old historical homes and around our original beautiful town hall building. They just do not design architecture. Everyone in our city, including citizens of Rohan, lives are very busy in the year 2286, and in the future lives may just get even busier. We do not want to drive for long periods of time back and forth from school and work every day. We do not want to have to leave the city of Rohan to go to a park or sporting event, to visit the zoo or see a play. It's all here. Rohan's jobs, school teachers, trash services, Rohan's store owners, industrial workers, power plant workers, public city bus drivers, firemen and policemen, healthcare, and high-tech industry jobs. But since all these wonderful things are within our city, traffic is quite a problem at times. I knew that I had to solve the traffic problems to keep my citizens happy. It's just such a waste of time to be sitting in traffic doing nothing. I called a good friend of mine who happens to be a civil transportation engineer. He designed a solution for Rohan's traffic problem, USS, the underground subway system. Most people in the city use the USS in their daily lives and routines. Let me introduce you to my chief engineer.
Thank you, Brendan. When I was brainstorming on solving Rohan traffic problems, I took into consideration where the jobs were located, where people live, and what was the most efficient way to get people around the city. I know that the people of Rohan want to have cleaner air and less traffic noise, so just adding bigger roads or more buses was not an option. I knew a modern subway-style system was going to work best for them, but had to be built underground, since I could not destroy the older areas by just making room for a subway line to run down their streets. I also had to make the subway easy accessible, and this is how the USS was created.
Accessible, modern? How exactly does the USS achieve these goals?
In order to make it easy for the citizens to use the USS, I had to build a subway station near the residents' homes. I also had to put stations near the commercial area and the industrial areas of the city. Quality of life is very important to the citizens of Rhode Island. Higher pollution can decrease the quality of life because it can cause illnesses such as asthma and lung cancer. I had to design the USS with that in mind. The USS is modern in that aspect. The USS is powered by electricity and solar energy from the sun. But it is modern in that the USS only needs a small amount of power to get it started, to get it moving. Once the USS is moving, it obtains as power from the high-power magnets along the track, and it is propelled quickly to its next destination.
The citizens seem very happy with the low levels of pollution Rohan has. How do you supply power to over 76,000 people and keep the USS operating with such little air pollution?
Rohan had one coal-burning power plant and already used the wind as a renewable energy source. Since pollution was a big concern for the citizens, I consulted with an energy engineering firm to develop a waste-to-energy incinerator plant to power the city. Rohan already had an existing industrial area, and it was already a good distance away from the residential area. Because of this, the waste-to-energy incinerator was placed in the industrial zone. A tree border was made to help absorb the minimal pollution the incinerator created. I also introduced the city's solar power. When the subway station moves, I had solar panels installed to collect the sun's renewable energy. This energy is used to help the USS get its startup energy after every stop.
I also noticed that you have lots of high-tech energy industry in Rohan. Does this mean all of your residents are very highly educated?
Knowledge is power, my son. Rohan has 2 libraries with a total number of over 4,000 books available at any time to be checked out, since all the books can be downloaded into e-readers or the old-fashioned way ebook. For the younger citizens of Rohan, we have a large elementary school, a high school, plus a private school. All this ensures the residents have educational opportunities offered and available to them. But that does not mean all citizens will take advantage of it. You can lead a horse to water, not make it drink. Because of Rohan has a very diverse education level in the city. The workers for us because not every job within our city is a content job.
I see you still have roads in Rohan as well. Why is that?
Yes, in Rohan we wanted to provide not only the best in public transportation as the USS, but still we wanted to offer choices. So we do have roads for fuel-efficient cars and trucks, but we also still have public mass bus transit system and public bus. buses. Using the USS on a daily basis is more costly than compared to public buses. We could not afford to remove the public buses system altogether. If we did such a thing, we risk removing a vital part of our city. Like our industrial workers, trash service workers, and our own public bus drivers, without these vital workers, Rowan will not survive. Roads are also still needed to bring in commercial traffic for supplies to our shops and to our stores.
Wow, it seems that both of you are very smart men, and you both did a wonderful job in planning the city and designing the USS. You did all of this while solving Rohan's traffic problem. All